Nurse Hannah has gotten in trouble for. First off, she did go viral before for refusing prenatal care when she was well into her pregnancy, but in the end she says it was because they didn't have insurance. She's also gone viral for having 17 dirty diapers around her house. The perception of this one was kind of mixed, since there is a lot of empathy for moms postpartum, and it actually spun into a trend where moms were sharing vulnerable parts of their postpartum experience. Now she's viral again for a couple of things that are stacking up. First off, she shared in a vlog that she didn't want to spend $35 on a toddler winter jacket for her son. In the vlog, she said that it felt like 8 degrees outside and her son does not have a winter jacket on. She also shared in another vlog that they were at the park for a few hours and she didn't bring anything for her son to eat, and then she didn't want to feed him when they got home because he missed his nap time and needed to go straight to bed. So she gave him a small part of her pastry and said that that would be his lunch. There's also a video of her husband flicking the son's hand away from getting a french fry. A lot of moms have been making videos explaining how after they've had kids, they know that their plates are not their own anymore, and it's totally normal and expected to have to share everything with your kids. And maybe the most damning thing so far is a video of her son flinching. When they were at the store, her husband quickly brought something to the son's face and he flinched and held his hands in like a defensive position. He then made a response video after all the backlash saying that, oh no, it's not what it looks like, that people are jumping to conclusions. It started a trend of parents recording putting things close up to their kids' faces quickly to see their reactions, and the kids are not really flinching and definitely not getting in super defensive positions. Let me know what you guys think.
Breaking news! Nurse Hannah has reportedly been arrested. Yesterday, TikToker Anthony Blackwell claimed he had located Nurse Hannah's home address and reported her to CPS for her treatment of her children. CPS is now investigating the case. How did Anthony Blackwell manage to find Hannah's home address so precisely? After closely reviewing Hannah's online content, he became concerned by the children's reaction. In the pursuit of justice, Anthony used her husband Braxton's name, conducting an online search. He eventually found a LinkedIn profile for a Braxton Hyatt in Utah. Anthony noted that Braxton had expressed interest in real estate after completing his studies, so he decided to look for real estate listings connected to his name. Anthony found a listing under Hyatt Realty and recognized Hannah as the office manager. Upon further investigation, they compared the features in the listing photo, like cabinets, granite countertops, and chandeliers, to details visible in Hannah's video. Anthony stressed that they had blocked out sensitive information to avoid doxing. In addition to the CPS investigation, Hannah has also been reported to the state nursing board for alleged violations of ethical policies. Now, Nurse Hannah, count your days.
Yup, this young boy is in more severe danger than ever before, and there's literally just seconds left to save him, with many saying he will not make it and we're too late. People were terrified after the Nurse Hannah story seemingly got much worse, with many alleging the mistreatment of their boy has gone so far that her child looks like he might only have a little time left on Earth. A haunting video shows Nurse Hannah and her husband allegedly eating food in their car, but only providing a tiny piece of bread, calling it the boy's lunch, with other clips allegedly showing the boy so skinny, begging for food but not getting any. And many are scared of what other sinister things are happening off camera. Other people were even able to find eerie clips where Nurse Hannah revealed she doesn't change diapers when her kids pee in them because it's too expensive.
I'm not changing my kid's diaper when they pee. I've never done that. Do you know how expensive diapers are?
Which many allege can cause life-ending infections and diseases. And it's alleged if the kid doesn't get hurt from that, he might pass from freezing or ammonia, as Nurse Hannah records herself in 8-degree weather, saying she won't buy a $35 jacket for her son.
Sorry, but I can't spend $35 on a toddler jacket. Oh, like, it's so expensive, he doesn't need to have a jacket.
It's believed that the content posted is just satire and that she doesn't actually do or believe these things.
Breaking news! Nurse Hannah has reportedly been arrested. Yesterday, TikToker Anthony Blackwell claimed he had located Nurse Hannah's home address and reported her to CPS for her treatment of her children. CPS is now investigating the case. How did Anthony Blackwell manage to find Hannah's home address so precisely? After closely reviewing Hannah's online content, he became concerned by the children's reaction. In the pursuit of justice, Anthony used her husband Braxton's name, conducting an online search. He eventually found a LinkedIn profile for a Braxton Hyatt Hyatt in Utah. Anthony noted that Braxton had expressed interest in real estate after completing his studies, so he decided to look for real estate listings connected to his name. Anthony found a listing under Hyatt Realty and recognized Hannah as the office manager. Upon further investigation, they compared the features in the listing photos, like cabinets, granite countertops, and chandeliers, to details visible in Hannah's videos. Anthony stressed that they had blocked out sensitive information to avoid doxing. In addition to the CPS investigation, Hannah has also been reported to the state nursing board for alleged violations of ethical policies. Now, Nurse Hannah, count your days.
I'm not changing my kid's diaper when they pee. I've never done that. Do you know how expensive diapers are?
Nurse Hannah is allegedly finally being investigated by Utah's Child Protective Services. The agency has reportedly received an unprecedented number of calls concerning Hannah Hyatt's behavior towards her children. Hannah had recently went viral for being known as the 17 diaper mom. Now the TikToker has gone viral for allegedly harming her children, with videos of her locking her toddler in his room, flicking his finger away from food, being rough with her newborn, feeding a baby jalapeno peppers, refusing to give the toddler food when he asked, saying $35 is too much to spend on a toddler jacket, claiming that she doesn't change urine diapers, and most notably a video of her 2-year-old flinching when his father went to hand him something in a shopping cart. The videos of her treating her children this way have sparked an outrage online and caused many people to contact the local authorities, allegedly overwhelming the phone lines. Mandated reporters are required to report neglect even when it's witnessed online. With her millions of views, it is not surprising that possibly thousands of calls were received, especially with the large amount of video evidence that Hannah herself has shared with the world.
I have seen multiple videos where Nurse Hannah has been arrested and her children have been taken out of her custody. Y'all, I am not one to get in somebody's business and meddle for no reason whatsoever, nor am I one to judge another mother or father on their parenting skills. Because we all know that parents parent differently. However, after I kept seeing video after video after video of how Nurse Hannah and her husband were doing their son, I just couldn't stay silent about it. And so many other people couldn't stay silent either. When she didn't have prenatal care until 28 or 30 weeks of her pregnancy, we let it go. She said she didn't have insurance. 17 dirty diapers around the house. Well, we're not mother shaming around here. We understand that you have issues. Postpartum is a real thing, and sometimes you just can't bring yourself to do things. But flicking your child's hand away from food, not willing to buy your child a winter coat while you're bundled up is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that baby's got bruises all over his legs, ridiculous. Flinching over nothing, ridiculous. I never want to see authorities get involved in family matters because honestly, I don't trust the system, period. But in this case right here, something needs to be done and those babies need to be protected. Not every woman is meant to be a mother. Not every man is meant to be a father. And if there is something going on, I'm glad to know that people are calling it like they see it and we can help these people and help those children. So if y'all find out any information, tag me in it because I'm curious on how this story ends and what's really going on in that household.
TikToker Nurse Hannah has allegedly been arrested. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me update you on this situation. Nurse Hannah is a creator on TikTok and other social media platforms, but she is well known here. There was a video that came out a little bit ago while her and her child, James, were in the store and James was sitting in the front of the cart. Nurse Hannah went to go hand something to James, but when she went to go do this, he ended up flinching, and this caught a lot of people's eyes. And from there, a lot of people had speculated that Nurse Hannah is not treating her child right. A couple days ago, there was a TikToker named Anthony Blackwell. He had stated that he found Nurse Hannah's home address. After finding Hannah's home address, he immediately reported her to CPS. There is now an investigation from CPS going on Nurse Hannah. Now, I have been seeing videos that people are saying that she's been arrested, and I'm not even 100% sure on that. So that's why in the beginning of the video I said allegedly, but it does seem like she was arrested. And if she hasn't been, it looks like she's going to be, because why else would James flinch like that? I feel like there's definitely a little bit of trauma going on there. But as usual, if there's anything else that comes out about this, I'll be sure to let you know. Just drop a comment that you want more videos like this, and also follow me so you never miss a video like this. But for right now, peace out. Deuces, motherfuckers. Have a good one.
So the fact that I even have to address this right now is kind of insane. Social media is just, it's a scary place. And I never understood people that much when they said they couldn't share their kids' faces online, or they couldn't share much about their kids. I didn't really understand it, but it's crazy. If you were to know me in real life, this whole lazy husband thing, it's satire. My husband is the sweetest, nicest, kindest, most loving, most nurturing father in the entire world. He is playing on the ground with James like 90% of the day. If that man is not laughing, having fun, teasing him, playing with him, whatever it is, then I don't know, then something's wrong, because those two have the strongest bond, the strongest father-son bond that I know of anyone else. And it makes me really sad that social media has turned it into something, or me, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe that's, it makes me sad that I guess I've turned it into something like that. I don't know. In the video that you guys are all freaking out about, they're just playing. They're always playing. They're always playing where they scare each other. James is obsessed with dinosaurs and bears, and when they look away and they come back and they scare each other, and they play, like when they throw something, they'll play throw it, you know, when you like psych them out, you know, and they flinch and whatever. Like that's what they're always doing. They're always like hiding behind couches and jumping out at each other and chasing each other around the house and up the stairs and down the stairs and tackling each other. They're always playing constantly, to the point where like if I'm trying to talk to my husband, I can't, because he's always playing with my son. Nothing's going on. From the moment that my husband wakes up in the morning to the second he goes to bed, he is only thinking about our children and our family and what's best for us. And that's never not on his mind. He is constantly thinking about his children, their futures, what it's like now, how to be the best father. You can't believe everything you see on social media. You just can't. I promise, and when I promise this, I'm serious. Nothing is going on. You know, I don't really owe anyone an explanation. I could just be like everybody else, and when stuff like this happens, I could just keep quiet. And I thought about keeping quiet and just kind of letting it blow over. But I thought, I don't want that. I don't even want the thought of that out there. I don't want anyone to suspect anything, that even to be questioned whatsoever, that me or my husband, that we do not love our children, that we do not treat them with anything other than love. Like, it's crazy. There's nothing going on.
Okay, so if there's nothing going on, why are you posting these type of videos then? Why don't you just show the loving side of your family? Because you're showing this and it seems like it's real. And this is not for shits and giggles. You shouldn't be showing this to people if you don't want some type of backlash or controversy. This is the second video I did on an abusive parent. I don't know if this is another Munch housing syndrome woman. I don't know if she's doing it for the fame. I'm gonna do a Deadly Women video on this because this is something else, you guys. That baby keeps flinching like the parents treated so bad. Literally treated so bad. Because as you see in these clips, how, you know, when the parents will go like real fast with their hand and the baby just laughs, it doesn't make sense. This child looks like this child has been abused. That's what it looks like. And I am glad for Mr. Blackwell, whatever his name is, from doing his due diligence and really doing his research and really trying to protect these kids. And I I honestly I see why people don't put their kids on the internet. They don't show their faces because of things like this. And if she's just doing this for shits and giggles, this is sad. And if she's telling the baby to act like this, then they should leave that in their private and not show it. Because when you show something on the internet and millions of people watch it, they think this is real and they think that's what's going on. Now I feel bad that, well, I don't feel bad that her kids got taken from her. I don't. But as a mom, I I do feel bad that she lost her kids as a mom, but as a human being, no, because of things like that going on and you're showing it. Now, maybe behind the scenes, your husband is a great guy or whatever, but we don't know your life, but you're putting majority of it out there. So you can't be mad at people when they're coming for your head, especially when they're coming for your children's safety. So if she got arrested, kudos, 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 kudos. But they're going to, you know, let's just see how this goes with this case and everything. And good luck to you, girl. That's all I can say. Cause trust me, when your kids go into CPS or foster care and your allegations are abuse, good luck getting your children back. It can take years to get them back. Years. So if you're going up against CPS, make sure you have a lawyer on hand, girl. You're going to need it. Have a great day, YouTube.